Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Eric Gomez with MMORPG Domination, and we are continuing on with our guides here of character creation on the Lallafell. This time we are going to be making a female. So, again, you have the Plainsfolk and the Dunesfolk to choose from. I hate to sound like a broken record on this, but it really does not matter. The stat boosts are very, very minimal. Just pick what looks good to you on the left based on the story. So, we have everything that seems to be about the same on all previous characters except for ear shape and ear size. So we're going to put her in a little unique stance, let the little Lallafell do her little dances and emotes, and put her across a mix of a bunch of different backgrounds. So this is the ethereal background, just the basic standard intro Final Fantasy XIV background. This is the sunny Lannasian coastline. You can see the ocean behind her, do a little 360, kind of look around. And yes, she is barely above the dandelions. Very, very short class. Now we have the Black Shroud Forest. You can look around and see how she looks there. She's doing her little dance. Do a little 360 view there. Now we're going to do the desert of Thanalan. See, she's just barely at the shrub's eye level. Very, very small class. But I love him. Eric Gomez is my main character, and that is a Lallafell male. And finally, in her little house, where we will take her into a standing position and kind of go through. We're going to try to do this as quickly as possible. Kind of height, you can make her tall, short, just like all the other characters. I like them short because I find it cute. A bust size. Okay, now this is where I really don't understand. Now, if you put them in small clothes, it's barely noticeable. I mean, it's like you go from prepubescent girl to just barely, I don't know, developing breast through puberty. It's just not even really noticeable. I mean, barely noticeable. You gotta like zoom in like as big as you can to really see a difference, and it's just really not the point to it. So it makes me feel like a pedophile when I do it. So yeah, we're gonna go past that. Skin color, same skin color spectrums across the board for all characters. Otherwise than the Elezen, of course. But we have the dark skin, olive skin, all of those different colors. We're just gonna go with that one for now. Hairstyles. Now this is where the Lallafell female really kind of shines and comes into her own. Lots of different hairstyles to choose from. So we're just going to go through them as quick as possible because there's quite a few of them. This one with the little pigtails here on both sides and a little ponytail at the top. This one with the two giant ponytail, kind of like mouse ears on the top there with the two dangly braids. That's kind of cool. This one here has a barrette in her hair, goes down into a ponytail with the long bangs on both sides. This one's a cute little headband with the long bangs and the long cut back hair, short cut back hair down to the shoulders. This one is unique. It's got a little braid in the top there with a little bun and then straight hair at the bottom. This one's kind of cool, little pigtails. Another one with a hairband. This one's got a hairband, but it's kind of just let the hair flow down. This one has I guess it's like a jewelry piece in her hair that makes and holds up her hair like that and kind of goes around into a big ponytail. That's very unique, I think. This one is just kind of like your basic little go haircut with the long bangs to the side, bangs cut short at the top. This one's just very long hair, kind of cute little haircut. This one has the braids to the left and to the right and two pigtails with the tie-offs there at the end. And then you have the bows. The bows in the hair with the two pigtails there. bows in the hair. These are just all the same with just different color bows in the hair. A lot of different hairstyles for the Lallafell female. They really put a lot of work into making the Lallafell females very unique. Hair color, same spectrum across the board, from bleach white to black. We're just going to choose a random color here. Just boom, there we go. Okay, red hair. That's kind of cool. Oh, whoop, did we miss it? There it is. Red hair. Faces. 4 different faces, and remember, guys, face does affect facial features, so keep that in mind. We have this one, which is just your basic baby face. This one with a little bit of blush on both sides, rosy cheeks. This one has the freckles across the face here with a dark nose, and then this one has very dark cheeks, very rosy cheeks. I like the rosy cheeks. I think it's kind of cute. The jaw, same with all the other characters. Just make it a little shorter, a little longer, a little fatter, a little wider. However you want to do it. Eye shape. You can kind of tinker around that with your own. It just kind of makes them a little bit wider, a little smaller. The die-hard role players will definitely want to, take their time when creating their character, but that is how it is. So, ISIS size. We have the large and the small as always. Eye color, full spectrum again. We'll just do random. Boom. 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 There we go. Kind of like a lavender color. That's kind of cool. Alrighty. Eyebrows. Couple different eyebrow types. You can make them high up, make them kind of really thin, make them kind of bushy. A couple different eyebrow types. I like the really thin one. I think it was 3. Yep, 3 was a really thin one. We'll do that. And noses. Taru's noses, or Taru's, Final Fantasy Latin. Lallafell's noses are very short and by nature, but you can make them a little bit bigger, not really too much, but you can kind of mess around with that. Mouth, same as in all the character types, just make their lips a little bit poutier, a little bit fuller, however you want to do it. Lip color, if you want to give her some lipstick, you can do so. You can give her some pretty interesting lipstick colors, I guess. We'll do that, I guess. I don't know why, just because. Ear shape. Now this is what's unique to Lallafells. You can make their ear shape, which is a little bit different. You can do round and pointy and big. I like the pointy ears, but I don't like them too big, so we'll do type 1, which is the pointy ear, and ear size. Now we can make them very short or very long. Very long makes me kind of think of Gremlins, so we're going to go down to kind of in between short and long. Facial features. Remember, it is completely dependent on what you chose earlier on your face style. So we are just going to look at these here. This one just makes your eyebrows a little bit darker. This one gives her a little bit of mascara. That one is a dark little nose. This one's a piercing in both ears, and this one is a piercing in the other ear. No, that's right. One of them's just one ear. And so we'll just give her some earrings. Tattoos. They have the little 2 dots that the males have, and they also have that little tattoo on the eye there. Tattoo color, we're just going to do random, boom. And face paint. Face paint is the same across all characters, so really just whatever you find cool and interesting. That's kind of cool. We'll do that one here. Face paint color, boom. Okay. And their voice. Now, voices are very unique. This is where I spend most of my time when I'm creating the characters. I want to get that voice for every attack that you do. They are going to make a voice. So you want that voice to not get annoying and not get on your nerves. So we have the angry voice, the excited voice, the happy voice. We have the assertive voice and the non-assertive